So the next big thing in cryptos will be AI agents. They're already kind of taking over right now. If you look at Virtual's protocol, which we'll look at later in this video, they've gone up 9,000% in the last 2 months, and they don't seem to be losing steam yet. Are they going to go up 9,000% again or something like that? No, probably not. But they still probably have some gains left. And the thing is, like, it's kind of sad about society because this just shows me that crypto people and society in general love big, sexy blow up dolls. I mean, realistically, that's kind of what they are for a large part, at least the more popular ones. Let me show you what I mean. I've actually looked at like Virtual's protocol, and I've looked at some of the more popular like entertainment AI agents. Now, some of them do just like post on Twitter, like our auto posters on Twitter. But look at this is like one of the most popular AI agents on Virtuals right now. It's called Luna, and it's kind of like just an entertainment. It's basically a blow up doll. You'll see what I mean once this thing loads. Yeah, see, like it's basically a sexy cat blow up doll, and people love this stuff. So it says something about our society a little bit. But aside from that, what these are, they're basically just like virtual AI personalities that can help you do things or entertain people. And Virtuals is kind of like it's like how you fund and create these sentient AI agents. Now, how they work is you train them on specific data sets, and you can probably buy Virtuos almost at many larger exchanges. If you actually look at markets right now for Virtuos. Mostly it's DEXs. You can get it on Aerodome because it is a base coin. You can get it on Uniswap, KuCoin, and a couple other places. It's soared up to $5.05 billion market cap and with a volume of 490 million. But I would be careful with this because once these start to drop off, they're going to drop off like a rock. Virtuos is probably going to do okay in my opinion. But these individual agents, like once they stop being hot, which will probably be towards the end of the bull run, they're gonna drop off like a rock. So if you make a lot of money with these, you should definitely just cash out. But I actually went through the process of creating a new agent, and basically it's a Chuck Norris agent. I had to supply it with a website name, and the symbol that I would create is RHKTTF, which stands for Roundhouse Kick to the Face. And obviously the icon is Chuck Norris. That's a tiny Chuck Norris icon. And what the agent does is it roundhouse kicks you to the face. Now I can't actually create it because I need 100 Virtuos, which means I need $500 to create the agent, which I'm not going to do. That's the agent creation fee. And I also need to buy some of the agent because like I need liquidity and I need like to be able to pay for the actions of the agent. And how this works is like you can actually buy into these agents. You can actually like buy into these agents. And when you buy into them, you own some of the coins, and you can actually like use the agent as well. Now, some people have linked these agents. Some people have actually linked these agents to their Twitter account or something, and they take actions with the agent, like they ask you to post every once in a while. And that's kind of like what it does. When you swap, you buy some virtual and then you swap into these agents, you actually gain you can buy the agent's abilities to do things for you. And this has to do with those ads on Twitter saying like, hey, you know what? I have people saying like, I have this AI agent and it makes me like thousands of dollars a month. This is what they're actually using. So this is how it works. Virtuals itself is not an agent, but it's an agent creator that lets you train on like certain data sets. It lets you define characteristics of the agent and basically lets people buy into your agent as well with the virtual protocol coin. So there is actually use case for the virtual protocol coin. So what I think is like virtual is going to keep growing because AI agents are going to be big. There's also some other ones like A16Z, I think AI16Z, and a couple of others that are like this. So I would look for some of these up and coming ones. Virtual might be a little too big for you to gain like a huge multiplier on it, but some of these aren't. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if something like virtual made it into the top 10. And that's because like the AI agents thing is so hot. And I think like it's not that hard to like step into the top 20 or even the top 10, at least for a while. And like, you know, the biggest coin in this category being in the top 10, because AI is going to be pretty big and everyone's using these agents from like trading bots to Twitter bots to just like sexy blow up dolls to entertain people, I guess. realistically, like this is going to be pretty big, and whoever wins out in this race, I think, can be a top 10 coin as well. So Virtuos definitely still has potential there. It's just not like 900x potential or something like that, but still has plenty of potential. But anyways, like you can actually create one yourself, but you will have to fund it with at least 100 Virtuos, which is like $500 right now, and you probably have to buy your initial buy. To prevent people from sniping the coin, which is a big problem. So you probably have to spend like $1,000 or something to actually create this AI agent, and then like maybe like try to promote it via whatever and get people to actually like look at the AI agent as well, and maybe use the AI agent. So it can actually become pretty big. You can always swap in and out as well via the dexes. So yeah, that's my thing on virtual agents. I do actually think it will keep growing, and I think like if you buy into any of these specific agents, it's a big risk, but it could pay off very, very handsomely. And creating your own agent, yes, you're risking about $1,000, but if you have like if you actually have like a promotional way, you have a way to actually promote it. It definitely can be. If you have a way to promote it, it definitely can be very, very profitable. You can see the 24-hour volume for all these agents, and yeah, the blow up dolls are actually doing pretty well. So. Yeah, I think that's a lot of the reason people actually use these agents these days. I know it's sad, but it is what it is. And there are productivity agents, but I don't know, like using an agent to host like a YouTube channel, that doesn't really seem like a good idea because people can tell it's an AI. I think using an agent to auto post on Twitter is much easier though. So, and I see people using like some of these agents for that. So you can create your own and then try to hype it and then try to get people to buy it. It's pretty easy. To create one. Like I just went through the whole entire process, but I'm just not going to pay for it because I don't really want to create one. But that's the whole spiel on like Virtual's AI agents. It's going to be like the next big thing in terms of yeah, it's going to be the next big crypto category, and and these agents are going to drop like a rock once the bull run is over, but they might soar pretty high. Like one of these market caps will probably soar over $1 billion or probably a lot more while it's hot. So let me know what you think about this. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button, and check out these agents or check out some protocols like Virtual that help you create these agents because I think they're going to be a big boom. I will see you guys later.